Mm.
I feel like one big reason that made me fall in love with Kizomba, though, I mean, with Urban Kids, was that Kizomba at this time, Kizomba was so negative. Like as far as like the fighting in the culture, like fighting urban kids people, or like fighting like what people would say is like people would talk a lot of shit. I noticed in Kizomba and urban kids, the people seem like so at the time people seem so happy. I think now it's kind of leveling out now, but for sure like 2015, 2016. Um, yeah, it was like a very negative annotation to be in a Kizomba dancer. What?
I want to expand on that, man, because I've only heard certain things about it, man. And so, and what do you mean by that? It was negative to be a Kizomba dancer. Well,
Well, I think you finally started having like real Angolans come and travel as artists. And when you ask an Angolan about Kizomba, it's completely different. It's not just a dance; it's their culture.
it is, man. Yeah,
So yeah, yeah. So when you ask Angolans, or not even just Angolans, but like polyps, like Portuguese speaking countries,
exactly.
like for them, Kizomba is so much more than just a dance, and to see people take that name and kind of change it in any kind of way, whether it's the cadence of the footwork, or if it's the name of the dance, or if it's the music that is danced to, for people to start changing people's culture, it's very divisive in the dance community. So you would basically have, and like you would basically have like Palops and Angolans fight for their culture, but to especially like Americans that were dancing Kizomba at this time, where they just wanted to dance and they didn't necessarily understand or even really care to learn about the culture, you would have basically people saying like, "Why are you hating?" Almost, and it just seems like Kizomba people were super super negative and super super like attacking people, and like people would like attack like Sarah Lopez, or they would attack Albir, or they would attack someone on Facebook, and it would come off as very, very, very negative.
Of course.
But what they were really doing was kind of defending what they thought the dance meant to them and their families and their culture. So like I understand both sides of it, where it's just like you just have people who just want to dance and enjoy themselves to the good music. But what that did at the time was it just created a huge divide, which is basically why I started Kizomba, the KDA, the Kizomba Dance Alliance, is because I still love Kizomba. I always love Kizomba, and I still love it now. But I love urban kids, and I wanted to kind of create like an environment in San Francisco where it was okay to dance both. And even this day, like it's still very,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
man.
still, yeah, it's, yeah. So I think that's basically the more or less the kind of the story behind it.
No, I get you, and that's what I've heard. That's exactly what I've heard as well, man.